Okay, so what we're going to do now is set up our funnel, our pages with the ability for people to, having bought whatever you're selling, be created automatically as an affiliate if they choose to obviously opt into your scheme. Don't forget you can add people as affiliates manually. That's covered separately. This is about setting up an automated way that people can be added to your funnel as affiliates, get their link to share, and start building up the sort of the rewards that you will have promised them. Okay, so let me just show you what I'm doing. I've got a very simple page here. This is just me selling an hour's consultancy, and people can buy 1 hour or more hours depending on what they want. That's fine. That's a normal funnel. You could be selling anything you want. Excuse my phone. You can be selling anything you want, whether it be a widget or time or whatever it is that you are selling. That is kind of irrelevant. So let's go ahead and look at what happens next. Having bought, they will then go to a second page. And I'll show you how we set this page up. This is the page which says, hey, you bought what you wanted. That's great. If you think you could sell this to other people, I will reward you somehow. That is entirely up to you, whether you're going to offer them 50% of what the product is worth, whether you're going to give them a notional $10, £10 or whatever it might be, whether you're going to give them something else, whatever it is you're going to reward them with. That's entirely up to you, between you and them. Okay, T4S site doesn't manage that because there will be as many variations as there are users. So you agree what you're going to reward them with, you tell them that, and I will show you how you can track that in a second. So for now we want to create this page. I'll put my specs on so I can see. And what we're going to do is create this box here. This is all text above and below. Here we have the element itself for them to be able to become an affiliate of yours. So what you do is you add an element, and it's this funnel affiliate page element here, which brings you up this element here. At that point you can click on edit this element, and you can design it in exactly the same way as you normally do an element, but you also have this option up here which is show created affiliate links. You do not want that on this one. That comes on the next page, so just forget about that for now. Otherwise you carry on with design it, you border it and so on. It's entirely up to you how you choose to design it. And that's it. That's all you need to do. So I'm going to delete this one just because my other one is slightly prettier, and I'll just put some shadows and colours and bits and pieces on it. Don't forget to check out the mobile version, as always, making sure it looks good on versions. Okay, having done that, this will then go to whatever you click on here, set up what happens next. So edit your affiliate form, set up what happens next, and choose the next page. This will be the next page on which you will show the link that they have to share. So it needs to be the next logical page in the sequence. Choose your existing page. I've got one here, final thank you page, and I'll save that and save. Done. They will fill it in, they'll click the button, they will be taken to the next page. And the next page is this thank you page, on which you add the same page element. So I've got it here. I'll add another one as a demonstration. You add the same page element. You click on edit this element and you switch it by ticking here to what appears now. This text will be replaced automatically by the link that they have to share. So around it you need to put here's the link for you to use and what they're going to get and so on and so forth. I've used these social share elements, so they can go ahead and start sharing on Facebook whatever they want. But this element here that you just added will be replaced by the link that they have to share. So I'll get rid of that because all I've done on the other one is just add some. I added a background color here to light grey. You can do whatever you want. You can change the font size and whatever you want to do. But I'll leave it exactly like that. Okay, and that's it. So let me just flick back to my affiliate page and just do a quick preview. It looks exactly like it looks. Simple as that. Okay. If they've just bought something, it will fill in the details if they can. They can edit it, but it will fill in their details if it's got the details to fill in. But they'll put in there Simon. Excuse my browser's trying to autofill things. Fill in the details and then their email, and then click on boom, become an affiliate. That will then go through to the final thank you page. Let me just go ahead and do that actually as an example so we can see it working. So well, actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to change my payment button to test, and then I can go through the whole process. So I'm just going to edit my payment button here and just pop it over to test payment. Actually already was, that's fine. And we'll preview that, and then we'll go through that as a real user would, only that it's a test payment. Okay, so blah blah blah, they want one of those, yeah, buy now, super job. Here we go, email, I'm going to use my joe@example.com account, it's test mode. AB made up, don't bother copying it, and pay on test, as you can see here. Takes the test payment, then goes through to the second page, which is my affiliate page. Boom, there you can see it's got my details. I actually already existed as a user, joe@example.com, so it's taken my details from that. Actually it didn't, because I actually logged in as me. I actually logged in as me because I'm showing this and editing the page, so it's taken my details because I'm logged in. If I was logged in as Joe, it would have taken Joe's details. Just to explain why it took my details. Yeah, I'm logged in as me, editing my pages and demonstrating, so it pre-filled with my details. If I was logged in as Joe, it would pre-fill with Joe's details. If I wasn't logged in as anybody, it could take the email address from Stripe at least and let them fill in their name. Okay, so fill that in, become an affiliate. Does its job, takes me to the final thank you page, and then gives me, in this case, 2 links. Why 2 links? Because my funnel also works on a custom domain name, me.simongoodchild.com. If you didn't have a custom domain name, it would purely show you just the one. But in my case, it shows me the 2. Okay, so there's the link you to use. I would probably put a lot more information on there as well. You get more value from your affiliates the more you support them. So I would create an affiliate pack. I give suggestions on how they can promote. The more you help these people sell on your behalf, the more they will sell. It's logical. Some people even set up Facebook groups for their affiliates, email lists to keep in contact with them, and so on and so forth. So this is just a basic page that I can use just as demonstrated. But there we go. You know, I've just bought that as Joe, and it's given me the link there for me personally, which I can start sharing. Right, where do I see those people? Let me close that and come out, and let me just pop that back to live in case somebody pays. I don't want to miss out. So I come out, and your funnel affiliate scheme down here at the bottom here, this is where you can see your members. So here you can see Joe Example has just joined here, and there's a reminder of the link that goes on there. It also shows more information here on this screen, such as, for example, Simon Goodchild here on the 25th of September got a sale for 1 hour private consultancy, and the purchaser was joe@blogs.com. Obviously a test in my case, and it was test here because it re-emphasises it was test in brackets, so it includes any test payments for you to do. All the real ones would all normally be listed out. If you had a place, say this Simon Goodchild at mac.com here, had sold to lots of people, they'd all be listed in the middle of the screen here with all their email addresses, when they were sold, and the amount. Okay, so you can track what people are selling. Simon Goodchild sold to Joe Blogs. Joe Example, no payments due because he's just signed up as an affiliate, so you wouldn't expect any. Over here are different things you can do. You can permanently delete this payment, this item here. If I didn't believe that Simon Goodchild had sold to Joe Blogs for whatever reason, or I didn't want to pay anything, I could permanently delete that icon. The green one is marking it as paid. That will flow through to the dashboard that simon.goodchild@mac.com can go to, and I'll show you that in a second, to see the status of all the payments that are due from you to them, so they can track their progress and obviously be incentivized by seeing that money's coming through. By clicking on here, it's been marked as you've paid. It goes to this because you can undo it and say, oops, I didn't pay them, but here I've paid them. Again, no amount is recorded. That's entirely between you and what you agree with your people, whether it's half of £97 in this case, whether it's £10 or whatever it might be that you've chosen to reward them with. So it's not about the amount, it's about the act that you've paid. Okay, Over here we can archive this affiliate. This whole person, this Simon Goodchild here, can be archived, so it's not on the screen anymore. Perhaps they're just not working for you anymore, or in fact you can delete it completely. I wouldn't recommend deleting it because you might want to bring them back. If you archive them, it's now archived instead of live, and if I refresh this funnel, he's gone because he's actually in show archived and he's there, and I can go back to show all and show all of them. So that's what these buttons over here do. I talked about manually adding somebody rather than going through as part of the purchase. This green button here allows you to put in their existing T4S membership email address and it will be added on. They do need to have an account on T4S.site so we can track everything. They do not have to be paying for membership. They can be a trial member even if it expires. Doesn't matter. They do have to sign up and join, and they can just let their account expire if they're not interested in building their own funnels. That's not a problem. Okay, that's all of that. So the last thing is how, in this case, Simon Goodchild at Mac.com sees the payments that they're due. So let me log out, and you instruct them to log into T4S.site with their details. Mac.com. Now, that person is not a funnel editor. They don't create funnels. Okay, so they don't get the dashboard and everything that you get. They just get a, whoa, you're already a member of T4S site. If you have access to a course or membership area provided by a T4S member, you're an affiliate of a T4S member. Okay, so they're either an affiliate, as in this case, or they've logged in because they're actually a member of a course or whatever, but they haven't got access to all the funnel creation stuff that you get. What they can do is here, if you're an affiliate, you can check on your affiliate payments here. And they can upgrade their account should they want to, but in this case we want to just check on the affiliate payments due. They click on that and it goes to a sort of a dashboard for them. And here they can see exactly the same information that you had for them from their side. Much cleaner, nothing's on the screen that they don't need. And it shows exactly the same information here. The payment was made on here. Currency was GBP, Great British Pounds. It was in test mode, which it was, we know that. The amount was paid was £97. And here, commission paid is yes. Remember we clicked on that little green icon to say it had been paid. That will turn a no to a yes on this screen. If you hadn't clicked on that green icon, it means that you haven't paid them, and it will say no at that point, so they know they can either expect payment from you or get in contact with you to ask when it will be paid. Clicking that green icon turns no to yes. So when you make payments to people, go through that screen and tick, 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 tick. It's a very quick job. The screen doesn't refresh. It's just boom, 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 and turn those green buttons to paid, so it reflects on their dashboard, so you don't get hassled by them. Okay, so that's gone through creating the page for automatically joining an affiliate scheme after they've bought something off you, which is great because that's when they'll value it and think, hey, I can make some money, or whatever you choose. How you can manually add them by the funnel affiliate scheme button on your funnel manager, and also how your affiliates can log into T4S.site and boom, see what's due. If they are a funnel manager, then they can still go to this URL here and see this information themselves as well. So it's part of a, if they're logged into T4S, they can still go and see exactly the same screen, despite the fact they're a funnel editor themselves, which may be the case. Okay. Hope that helps. Any questions at all, obviously, put it in the usual place, our Facebook group, www.facebook.com/groups/funnelhackerspro on the screen there.